Hey everybody, it's Ben with Broad Shoulders Farm. Today is Saturday, February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. Hope you are doing well. It's a very nice sunny day after a very cold night and a very rainy week last week. Things have been pretty hectic, but I did want to get a video recorded. I don't really have a big agenda for this video. I thought I would just hang out with the birds some. I stayed up most of the night. I got about an hour's sleep early this morning, getting ready for the farmers market. We did our first market today in downtown South Boston, and it was great. I sold about half of what I brought. I gave away a few things as well to some new potential customers. About half the folks I saw were regulars who were in town, and the other half were people who saw that I had one lady who saw that I had duck eggs online and wanted to come by, and then another lady who just walked by the farmers market all the time and said she always wanted to stop, so she finally did. So anyhow, hopefully I've earned a little bit of extra business. I added a few things to sweeten the pot for them. But anyhow, since I didn't get much sleep, I'm moving a little slow today. I got back to find one of our beautiful cream leg bar hens, Sam, had been killed by a hawk. That is the third bird in this pen alone in the last 2 weeks, and the fourth bird since the new year that has been killed by a hawk. So I've got a real hawk problem here, and I'm working on some strategies for dealing with that. But so that was a little saddening, definitely a little saddening, upsetting. So I just want to kind of sit down and hang out with this group today, with this team, these hard workers, the kids here. And also a friend online, an Instagram friend. I saw that they had to give up their small flock of chickens today. I think just due to some personal issues, they're not able to take care of them. But I know those chickens are a big part of that person's life, and I can empathize and imagine the sadness. We produce eggs to sell at market here for our customers. That's why all these chickens are up here hard at work. But if you follow the channel, you know that they're very dear to me. They're not really livestock; they're productive pets, and I enjoy their company. So I don't know, just those two things today kind of had me feeling a little slow, a little somber. Probably that and the lack of sleep. So I just want to come out and sit with them. I'm not going to say a whole lot more. I don't intend to. Who knows? Sometimes I ramble on. But I thought you just might get a kick out of seeing them work. I'm here with the American flock. There's a little Dominique. Over there's Java the Hutt with a Sussex, speckled Sussex. Straight ahead there is Pearl, another barred rock. There's Robert, there's an Americana. There's a white rockette. This is, I believe, one of our surprise extra chickens included with an order from Murray McMurray. Or maybe from Meyer Hatchery, probably more likely. She is a Buckeye. We have more of them coming here in the months ahead. There's Ajax, our biggest whiting group. But I accidentally burned a dozen muffins that I had in the oven last night, and they're still pretty tasty. So I brought them out here earlier, some of them, and I've been sharing them with the poultry, and they enjoyed them thoroughly. I'm out now, so they're back to doing their work of dust bathing, looking for bugs. It was just around 20 degrees this morning. Right now, if you're in the sun, it feels like it's probably mid to upper 40s. I'm just out here in a collared shirt and I feel okay. Just a little bit of rain called for this week. I think on Monday or Tuesday, and then the rest of the week is clear of rain until next week, which is great. I've got a lot of projects to work on. Robert here's a leg bar. One of the great things about the leg bar, which I believe is derived originally, you can find the formula for how you make them online, but I think it has to do with barred rocks and leghorns. And I'm probably forgetting something, but they lay blue eggs. Really nice, kind of a robin's egg blue. Hey, baby. Hey, Java. Here's a little leg bar hen. The leg bars have a neat crest and a pretty floppy comb. Sadly, the girl who was killed today was Sam. She had an enormous crest. That may have been one of the things that contributed to her demise, unfortunately. She might have not been able to see the hawk coming until it was too late, but the other two birds that have been killed in this pen didn't have a crest at all, so maybe unfair to say that the crest is what did it, but it's a factor to think about. Little Brabanter Roo keeps coming over and thinks about challenging me. He doesn't actually belong here. He just escaped and has been hanging out for a few weeks. Hey, guy. What's that on your... What's on the top of your beak? Hi, guineas. Hey there, little Dominique. Two Americana roos. Americana, sorry. Two whiting true blue roos. You know what though, honestly, and I've been thinking about this for a while, he looks like a typical whiting true blue. Ajax is so much larger. His body type is different. All the other whiting true blue roos I have look like Viserion and flops. I'm wondering if he might actually be a olive egger. Maybe he's got some Morans in him. His feet are clean, but just his size makes me wonder. It's quite handsome though. Ajax is the second in command here, as near as I can tell. Jabba the Hutt's in charge. He's got a good support crew. Hey, Pearl. Pearl. You gonna come up and see me? No? Okay. Buff Chanticleer. Hi, baby. There's Andy, the Andalusian. Andy's been with this group forever. Even though these aren't the breeds she belongs with, these are her people. This is her flock, so she stays. There's Tess, one of our Jersey Giantesses. Love a good death bang. That sound they're making is usually the aerial predator sound. I wonder if that hawk is back. Check out that comb on Robert. It is quite a twist. I don't know if I should select for or select against that trait. Robert, I don't know if... I know, I'm discussing your romantic fate. I don't know if you'll be procreating or not. I'll have to read more about the consequences of that crazy comb of yours. Nice big wattles though. I've read that that's associated with strong lungs, and respiratory systems on chickens can be quite delicate, so something to think about. There's always so much to read and research. Hey Java, you're a good boy. Hi Andy, didn't mean to scare you. Hey, there's quite a group over this shoulder. Hi everybody. With cover like this, I honestly can't believe that hawk came through here to get the birds. I mean, he's come through 3 times now and struck and killed. Hey Pearl. When I saw that little leg bar's body from a distance, I really thought it was Pearl or Poke at first, both of whom have this barring pattern. And that was very upsetting. Pearl here has a new trick or a new thing we've observed that she will do. If I held her up the other day, I was holding her pretty close and looking at her, and it just made me happy, and I kind of smiled and laughed, and she was fascinated by my teeth. And I quickly found that if you give her like a big old kind of donkey, like a mule eating briars kind of big old grin, she's interested in picking your teeth. She is interested in checking for plaque or who knows what she's looking for in there. But she's very interested in checking out your teeth. I got my wife to do it. I told her to just grin at her really stupidly. And she did. And Pearl went right up and checked her teeth for her. That's pretty sweet. Pearl, your crop feels pretty good. You got a decent sized mule in there. Tessa, what about you? You okay? Not great, but not bad. Hey, Pearl. That face. Hey, you. What do you think? If you keep chickens long enough, or if you have enough of them, or probably any pet, you, of course, you start to recognize them. Someone was visiting the farm the other day, and I was pointing out different birds, and I pointed out Pearl, and they said, "How do you know that's Pearl?" And you know, I mean, of course, I can objectively say, well, you know, she's barred feather pattern, smallish comb. She's got kind of a freckle under one of her eyes, and she has kind of heavy lids. Her eyes are always kind of half open. But, you know, so I mean, objectively, I can say that's how I know it's Pearl. But honestly, just intuitively, you know, it's like, how do you know your dog is your dog? If you see other dogs that look similar, you just know. I know who Pearl is. She's a great bird. I honestly don't know if she's a barred rock or a barred Holland. She could be a barred Holland. I'm not sure. I need to do some more research. I know at one time I ordered a barred rock. I mean, we have barred rocks, and I ordered a pair of barred Hollands. And I think that Colonel over in the Rooster Run over there is our barred Holland Roo. But I honestly can't tell. Sorry, with the sound that they made, it makes me think that the hawk is near, so I'm just kind of surveying the tree line. I hate to leave them up here after there's already been one strike today. It would be really upsetting to have a second strike in one day, but I'm starting to fade. I think I need to go and take a nap, as silly as that sounds. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'll talk to you folks again later. I'll probably set this to upload while I'm taking a nap. So I hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are. And if you've got chicken friends and partners that you work with, I hope that you have the time to pause and enjoy their company. All right. Thanks a lot.